Hello, I'm Patricia McNeely. I'm an illumined Blu-ray twin flame from Chicago, Illinois. How are you today? I hope you're doing well because I have some really good news, and I want it to be good news for all of us. I got invited to YouTube Creator Day. Ta-da! I'm going to YouTube Creator Day, but in an even better way, twin flames are going to YouTube. And yes, I got invited. Going next week. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my journeys because this is very exciting for me personally, but I find it exciting also for all the potential that it holds. Because what is the twin flame message? Make love, not war. So I'm going into a world that, some people might call too technical or too much entertainment or too much of this or too much of that. However, twin flames are everywhere. We're in all walks of life. The love is the love is the love. And I'm very confident that this is the beginning of a lot of things that will be happening with the awakenings of so many people. A lot of people are going to be waking up this summer. I've been very privileged and honored to meet some of you who have recently awakened, and your awakening's been 6 months ago, 2 months ago. Very abrupt, very clear in a lot of ways, except very new. And it was new to me once as well. It's not that I haven't had things or spiritual things happen to me in my life, but the really understanding of what this is or why it is or what does it ultimately mean? What does it mean being in love? Like really being in love despite any other relationships. So that's one of the things I want to talk to you about is within me, I always had this knowingness that I was here for love. Now, there were times I looked for love in all the wrong places. Yes, I did. I did some of that too. And I've also had this thing about helping people, sometimes to my own detriment, like a lot of us. A lot of us have sometimes had times where we've gotten overextended, times when it's more of a drain than something that recharges you. And what a lot of people are finding is the very nature of a twin flame is staying in balance. And what you're actually doing, what you do, and what your twin flame does keeps getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Why? So that you can make love. Now, some people have been sort of calling this a mission because it can feel like a mission. It can feel like things that you're doing for God or for some other reason. However, a lot of the things that you're doing actually do benefit yourself first and foremost and other people. I like to also remind people that we are the living bridges. We are the ones who have forged ahead first, built that bridge. Everyone's important. If you had a bridge, if you had a really, let's take, some kind of really famous bridge, like there's the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And you need to make sure that your suppliers are giving you good materials. Well, that's the Blu-rays. We create the material, the matter. We put it into form. What do everyone else do? Of course, they are using the forms and they are running with it. So you need the architects, the welders. You cannot get on that thing and feel safe unless everyone has done their job in integrity to the highest level that they're able to. That's us. We have created these bridges. First and foremost, your own union is your living bridge between this and all the levels you're going to go to. So I wrote out this little thing here to just kind of give you a synopsis. This is by no means my resume, nor is it my what I call galactic resume, because I've also been aware that I've been other things on other planets that are related to this, even here on Earth. But in 2003, I had my awakening. And from 2003 and through 2006, like a lot of people, I was studying this. I was studying different aspects of spirituality, finding out about meditations, learning what worked for me and what didn't work for me. I actually found that there were some things I had to throw out because it just didn't resonate with me. It didn't click. I don't know why, except now I know that some was already passé. In 2007, I started doing this very much in earnest. I was doing heart chakra activations for people in a workshop. I would have 25 to 30 people. And during that time, between 2007 and 2008, I worked on people. I did reconnective healing. I actually worked on their bodies. This was body work done on my massage table. And I became very familiar with blockages and especially false energies and who those false energies were. Were they the family? Were they a spouse? Were they the ex? And this was to be the basis of what I do right now. This part here, opening the heart and helping people reconnect. In 2009, I became a twin flame healer. Now, this was a gradual process. I was a twin flame healer, and I was a twin flame healer in Atlantis and in some other cultures. I was that in Egypt, and yet those were old and ancient cultures. So some of this twin flame healing, it kept evolving. It was like a moving target sometimes. I was a twin flame healer by reconnection. I also did readings and reconnective body work, in addition to writing about what I learned. And I was telling people I'm writing a book. I have quite a lot of material that would fill a book. And I was also studying these, not psychology, but the psyche. In terms of your emotional body, the psyche is a part of you that has been greatly damaged on almost everyone here. There's barely any person that doesn't have some tinge of something with their psyche. It's just how it is. It's the reason we're here. It's what we're here to heal and purge things out. The psyche and the spirit work. The spirit is another one of your subtle bodies that are connected to you. In 2012, I opened myself up to the cosmic level for sessions and work. And then in 2013, the earth karma work concluded. Now, what that means is that from 2010, when we started closing the door on earth karma, to 2012, that's when we closed the door. 2010 to 2012 was sort of a grace period. From 2012 into 2013, we had concluded the earth work, leading up into the cosmic level and now the universal level. So 2015 of August, I want to reassure you that all who have prepared are ready for this year, especially if you've met your twin. You'd have to really do something to talk yourself out of it. I've been talking all along about do not talk yourself out of your own destiny and the reason you came here, because the universe isn't going to drop you on your butt. This is not a cosmic test. You're not the butt of a joke. You are a high-level angelic, and you are a human angelic. So there's challenges to that. Those are a lot of what I address. And the people who are doing this are the blue, right now, the blue-red, the blue-green, the golden people, which are the New Earth people connections. Those people firmly have their bridge in place. They are the first to help. And the orange, red, and pink have carried other people. Now, some of you are aware of this. Some of you are aware that you've been bringing people to a place where You don't know where. You're helping set up, you're helping gift parts of the template, you're helping your relatives, you're helping your kids, your family, and some of them are pushing every single button on you. Some of you may have found yourself exhausted. There's some things coming up here for the blue and for the golden people that I'm going to talk about in my next video in a few days. So today, I just really want to announce that I am going to YouTube Creator Day. I feel it as so much excitement. I hope that those techies help me. As a lot of you know, I am a people person. That's my task. That's my calling of my heart. I help people. I help encourage people. I teach people. That's what I do. I always have. Even in my past life here on Earth, that's what I mean, like maybe 20 years ago, I have in my background corporate training. I am good at teaching people. But when you are a twin flame, when you are a Blu-ray twin flame like me, it comes through from other levels. It's not just coming through with what I teach. The teaching goes on sometimes over the next several days after a session. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has had a spirit chat, a consultation, or a reconnective session with me. Thank you. Thank you. It has been an honor and a privilege getting to know each and every one of you. And you have some fabulous stories. The energy is amazing. There's people where the session has been on fire and it's hard to stop the session. It's actually hard. There are people that I meet that feel like lost, some of the people that we've lost in other civilizations, and we found them. There are some people that feel like friends from a distant home. And I'm of the belief and the feeling, because this is how I feel it in my heart, that we're all friends at home. There's no need to bicker or argue. We're getting a lot of that out of the way. It's quite literally coming out of our systems. Some people are walking around like this, like kind of twitchy, trying to get things off of them, get those adhesions off. But they're getting off, because you're most definitely not going to do that with your twin flame. You're actually going to be at a level where it's very fluid and flowy and sensual and very confident. Your union cares for you. Even if you don't believe it, trust that your union cares so much for you and will be able to assist you. This is a much different ascension than other ones we've done. This one requires active participation. You're the one with the brand new body. You're the one with the only connections, and you're the one with unique connections. You're the one with the only connections to your twin flame. It doesn't matter who they're with, how many people they've been with, how many marriages they've had, how many divorces, how many children. You two are unique in all of creation. That's just how it is. Nobody else will ever match their vibration with you. So some of what I teach you is how do you adjust your body? How do you get your channels open? And how do you keep them open easily, so that when you get into patches of time where you may have doubt, where you might have a loss of your confidence, where you sit and wonder, or if you're with your person, if you're with your twin flame and that person seems to be giving you a run for your money, how do you not curse them out? How do you not want to throw up your hands and say, I just don't know what to do? What I learned way back when I was a reconnective healer is to allow, to let it work through me, to let guidance come from another level. Why? Because things are different for each person. What one person needs and where they're coming from is different than another person and what they need and where they're coming from. we are getting to the point of really celebrating our differences when we're collapsing a lot of the perceived differences. That's a paradox, isn't it? And yet, that's how it is. So I just want to say to you that we're going to continue with this. My distinct, I guess, hope in going to the YouTube Creator Day, because I'm really looking forward to it. I find that to be just an amazing thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to all of you who've made it possible. What I'm hoping is we can give a show of strength. And if you know anyone who wants to subscribe or hasn't subscribed and wants to get these updates, wants to know about what's going on with Twin Flames and what you can expect going forward, because that is the type of guidance that I get. That's the guidance that I share publicly, which is to help people have some expectations. Unlike some other things, it is very Twin Flame specific. So while other people might have great messages, mine are distinctly Twin Flame specific. We're Twin Flames. That's who we are. That's how we roll. That's how we make love. We do it by putting ourselves back into oneness and starting to gaze at and kiss each other. We do that everywhere. So, what I want to tell you is this is the year for a lot of people. 2016, starting from August of 2015, for a lot of people, this is going to be it. More and more people are going to awaken. I know that there's quite a few people. Let me tell you something. What's going to happen when a lot more people awaken? They will need people to help them. They really will. And there's 7 billion people on this planet alone that we've counted, more or less. So I made this little sign here. Thank you, YouTube. I want to just sort of say thank you in a general way, because YouTube is how we've connected with each other. A lot of that technology has come through from Sirius and Mars, and some of it from Venus. Now, a lot of people may not remember, because the inspiration just comes through the heart and it starts getting into form. It's not like not everyone remembers having memories and saying, oh, we use technology like this. This is how it works. There are some people who do recall it, but not everyone does. And yet they've been able to create the World Wide Web where we can all connect with each other. Mind you, as long as it doesn't get abused. And, you know, it's important to have personal limits for yourself. But YouTube has been one of the ways that people have been both able to express and also to receive. And it's a fabulous thing. I am just like honored beyond all measure that I'm going. And I like to feel that I am representing the Twin Flames, especially the people who watch my videos. Thank you so much for watching my videos. This really wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for you. I thank you so, so, so much. Sorry. Anyways, my life, as you can see, I mean, there's a lot here. When I really started to write this down, and I started remembering things. And I kind of thought, what would my life have been like if I hadn't awakened? If I hadn't had all this that I learned and that I do, and meeting fabulous people. And let me tell you something. I'm a people person. I do my best when I'm with people. When I was younger and I had another job, I was like the frontline person. I had no problem being out, being the receptionist or something. And this is one of the things that I like to think we're going to continue expanding it and expanding it. Another thing I want to remind everyone is that twin flames are unique, meaning that what I do is very different than another person. It might be similar, but it's never going to be exactly the same. And remember that. Remember that you are not the same as anybody else. You're not. You're just not. Your experiences are different. Your life is different. Your emotions are different. Nothing is exactly the same. You're going on to brand new adventures. This is a part of my brand new adventure, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really short time. It's going to be in Texas, so I'll be going to Texas. I was in Texas last year, and Texas, thank you so much. You guys are fabulous. I'd like to say I'm going for the barbecue, but I'm really going to the Google headquarters, to the YouTube studios, and it's just going to be fun. I make it my business to have fun wherever I am, because if you can't bring the fun, how's it going to be fun? Bring the fun. Hey, we're not crazy. We are beautiful people who are romantic and adventurous and joyful and blah, 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 blah. And you're like, hey, Patricia, go stitch that on a pillow. But seriously, there's a lot that we do, and everyone is amazing. I've enjoyed learning from a lot of you people, and we're not done, not by any stretch of the imagination. So I have a lot more planned. I'm going to be back in a few days with another video. Thanks again. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to talking to you guys again. Bye now.